Alrighty, continuing with the walkthrough, another walkthrough or talk through. This time I'm doing Cabo. It just seems to be okay today, so let's see how we can get on. And typically quite strange greens here, some of them. Got Mickey Mouse, or a lot Mickey Mouse, some of them. Typically you want to land a little bit short here, and just try if you can just to roll up to the hole. There's quite a few little slopes and bits and pieces around the hole, so actually gone a bit further than I expected there. Alright, let's have a look what we've got. We'll have a quick look what's happening in chip mode. Alright, I've probably actually landed just about in the right spot here. There's nothing too funny going on. Somewhere around up there. A little bit more. Just try and hit it as dead weight as possible. Not too worried with this but typically it's a strange hole for me. I couldn't have imagined that I would have needed to allow a whole heck of a lot more there than I did, but it was just the edge. Let's see if we can recover this into something decent. So usually a pretty easy front line. Back line's not too. It's a bit tougher for me, but I don't think I've played this front line since I've gotten this new driver. Actually, just a quick squeeze. I'll go with it at full power. Most probably won't go long. I'm not too sure. If we can be on the green or at the back of the green with the pitch, I'm quite happy. It's worked out quite nice. It's worked out very nice actually. Let's see what we've got. Let's have a look. I need to just bring that out a little bit. Excuse me. That was not too bad. Speed right here. Just double check it. I think if anything, it's going to miss. It's going to miss to the right. So I might just click this in the pixel early. Not that much early, but that's missed way. Okay, the complete mystery there. Wow. 10-13. Well, typically for a putt like this, I won't move the aimer. No, complete mystery on that first putt. Absolute mystery. Let's see if I can get it on the green, I'll be quite happy. Ooh, fly. Okay. Look what we got. That's my initial starting point. Excuse me. See, these are really doing nothing over here, so it's really the first part of the putt that's the only concern. Seems that I've been missing everything quite a little bit low. Probably just going to come out here a little bit. It is uphill, but let's have a look. It's also missing way low. Gee whiz. Okay. Strange. Didn't even seem to really start off anywhere near in the direction where I had the aimer there. Started off almost straight at the hole, so just get this done with that. Typically I'd put probably three quarters backspin there or something like that, but I'm not really too concerned here because it's going to be a 4-iron or 5-iron or 3-iron. It doesn't really make too much difference. If I'd have had a tailwind or something, I'd have probably attacked that a little bit more. Okay. Missed on the wrong side. Wow. Okay. Unfortunate. Absolutely, definitely didn't expect it to go that far right. Probably be fairly happy over there. Whoa! Straight right off the club face, apart from the fact that it's miles short. I don't know, the chipping they've changed, it seems. I used to enjoy chipping from the fringe at 7, 8 yards, 6, 7, 8 yards, but lately I'm struggling with it. I read something about how it's been made linear, or an attempt's been made to make it linear, but if that's the case, I'm going to have full power, not even full backspin, excuse me, off the fringe, and it just basically went 7 yards, not even 7 yards, so not sure. Anyway, on we go. This whole play is very, very strange as well. Really never know what it's going to do. I expect that probably will go long. She worked out very nicely. A lot of people have asked me why I check views and why I go to chip mode and everything. If you just look at this now from here, the dots are moving to the right in this square box, and over here they're moving to the left. So we'll go into reverse view to see if it looks the same. And we'll also have, which it does, because there's only one moving over there, but and we're on the middle of a grid line. What I'll just go to chip mode, excuse me, and have a look. Now they're basically, see if I move it over there, that same dot in putt mode is doing the same thing, but we've got to keep it in the middle of the grid we're putting in. There it looks pretty static, like it's, if anything, possibly left edge. So it's always worth checking. And as you can see there, I mean, 2 eagle putts missed. I have days where I really do struggle with the putter. Today's been a bit sort of hot and cold. Where are you? Okay. Another thing that's interesting to me about this whole new wind little thing, 2 to 4. I actually don't think it's 2 to 4. I think there's more like 0 to 6. I think there's a much bigger spread than is made out. I really do. I don't think, especially on ding shots, I seem to notice excessive movement or not as much as I would have expected. So typically I play that like 3. So yeah, I typically play the middle of the 2, like 4 here. But I think it's actually probably more like 1 to 7. We'll see if we can get a. That's where I probably put the Omer for 4. And this all can play quite weird as well, and it's a horrible hole to putt. There's another ding, so we should see. I moved that out for 4, which is 3 and 5. So I'm only going to be where I landed there. I think I landed left. Well, I've just rolled nicely up there, but I've landed left. So I put it for 4. So then obviously the wind effect was 3 or 2, as opposed to 3 to 5. If that makes any sense. It should be a fairly easy putt. I'm not gonna bother with the Omer for those are the short ones. Let's see, at 13, I think, like 15, something like 14. Oh man, I don't like this yardage at all. I'm actually going to play this specifically to be short, and roll up a bit if possible. Because to have to play an 8-iron at, I don't know, 95% or 96% makes me very nervous. So I'd rather just play that. The 8-iron tends to do whatever it feels like. Let's have a look what we got. I missed the first lot of these lows, so I need to let's try and rectify that for sure. Looks way too much. Looks way too much. Let's have a look. I think it's too much. That might be too much as well. 1.3, that's 8 feet. Well, maybe it's okay. Looks like it might be okay. actually on the verge of missing high there, so I may have gone a little bit further than necessary. So finding the middle ground, and usually after the first couple of holes, obviously the putts that are affected mostly by the speed you hit them at, and the green speed you're on. So sometimes I think the putts that I've missed have been because I completely misread them. Again, same deal as I did on the 8th. Yeah, this will be short, and I'll just roll up a couple of yards rather than be long here and have this putt. Much easier to have a shortish putt. In fact, most of the holes in the game it's better to err short than go long, as a rule, I've found. That's not doing very much. Oh no. Needed to ding that, or leave the aim where it was and click early. Allow for the aim and then also miss against the break. That's unfortunate front line actually, because could have had 2 eagles. That should have been good. Couldn't have asked for an easier putt there. Right, typically, I said at the beginning, I typically struggle a little bit more on the back nine. I'm not 100% sure why. It's probably just because I haven't played it as much as I played the front nine, I suppose. But when I was a legend, I used to play the front nine ready go all the time. Even when now we don't get many back nine ready goes. We've got a 50 quid at one at the moment, but I'm gonna waste my money on that. Now, the way I'm going to try my best to ding this shot. The green slopes from right to left, so I want to basically hit this, try and ding it. Let the wind take me sort of a yard or so to the right, and then just roll. That's about as perfect as I could have hoped for, and then just roll to the left, hopefully when it lands. Just like that. Oh, slow down. The catch-22 there, because if I had put a little bit of backspin on that, I wouldn't have reached the hole. And here's another one that's basically doing 2 sets of different things. Well, that looks absolutely straight. Come into this grid here, and you'll notice these dots are moving quickly, and these ones are going the opposite way. The grid we're putting in is a bit confusing. I'm going to have to go with the assumption that this view here is correct. It sort of confirms a little bit as well the tip view. I could miss this purely because of these dots here, but I mean if I look at the grade into the green, it looks to me like it's going that way, so that's what I'm going to play. Let's see how we get on. Clicked early. Might help me. No, I needed to ding it. It seemed to stop very quickly as well, so probably didn't have the right line. Excuse me, it's winter here, so I've got the flu coming on. Well, I've had it for a couple of days. Let's see, let's try and see if I can get that on the green. It's a tough first putt if I do get it on, unless I get a very, very nice bounce close to the pin. Pretty tough putt, this first one. I think on the putt on the 10th, basically from looking at the reaction there, it was a straight putt. So there you see, I mean, all the dots were conflicting and going all over the place on that first putt. So just an initial start out, I guess, probably somewhere around about there. I don't think it's enough. It's not really doing too much. Still not really doing too much. Still not. It's only really from here. Yeah, it's doing going off the mistakes that I made earlier. It might also miss low. I'm really not sure. I just actually really want to get this within birdie range, to be perfectly honest. Do that, I'll be happy. It's going to miss way over here. Slowly now, slowly. How much softer I could hit there. Alright, so I allowed nowhere near, so it basically seems to be the trend for me here. It doesn't turn anywhere near as much as it looks like it does, so those dots are there, very misleading. It's basically almost a straight putt. I've hit that with full backspin to get as much airtime as possible and get whatever wind there is to just help me as much as possible. Should be a fairly decent eagle chance if I can get this close. Now obviously I play with the Callaway ball, so I tend to get quite a bit of rollout here. So I'm looking basically to just get this onto the green, which the 5-iron full backspin will do. And then I hope it doesn't go too far long, too far by. Get it just on the green. Oh, okay. That's my R11 mentality coming in there. Typically, that shows you how long it's been since I played this back nine. But since I got the Nike irons, typically with R11s, I would have expected quite a bit more roll out there. Still, we've got a putt for eagle. That's the main thing. So let's see. What I've been doing, which is missing way low. I wouldn't expect this to miss low. It might, but I wouldn't expect it to. Just to make double sure, I'm probably just going to click this. I'm just going to click this a tiny bit late. That's still going to miss way low. Okay, so I'm getting nowhere near with these reads. Nowhere near. Look at that. I'm getting nowhere near. This is, they don't even seem to be going, starting off where I've got the owner positioned. It could be my, crazy. Oh man, And now I get completely ticked off, really. That first, the eagle putt didn't even start off where I had the aimer. It seemed to do the same as it did on the putt on the second, and that's just a shocker. That's just a shocker. Wow. Very disappointing that is. Okay, so expect this to get close most of the time. No, it's not turning. I picked it late as well, but it's just not. The yardage was almost okay. I left myself in the worst possible place there. I might, yeah, so I rushed the birdie putt there. I rushed that birdie putt for sure. I didn't give that remotely the time it deserved, but I don't know. Just took the through uphill quite steeply. Quite happy with that line. So, I don't know. I'm not actually sure what's going to happen next. Don't click early. Wow, that's not. I mean, no, that's so. I've hit that half a foot harder than I needed to try and get rid of some of the break, and I've ended up 2 feet short. Man, so frustrated. Now I'm really frustrated now. Focus is gone, concentration is gone, so I need to sort of try and regroup my head here, otherwise this is just going to be an embarrassing back nine. And it's not difficult. It really isn't. Not difficult to get 30 anyway, but I'm making it look difficult, that's for damn sure. It's crazy. Don't think how far left that is. Left myself another horror putt. I can't see how that can miss. I can't. I really can't see how this can miss. Okay. I'm not too sure. I've just obviously totally misread everything that's been happening. Some very strange putts. Well, not strange putts, just seems excess break, but it would be nice if I could make an eagle here, just try and recover something, but it just shows you what this round could have been. It really does show you what this could have been. Can't be happy with that. Should be all over it. Yep. All this in, it just kind of really rubs salt in the wound, doesn't it? It really just does rub salt in the wound. My own fault probably for the birdie on the birdie putt where I missed the eagle putt for just rushing it. Oh man, but as I remember correctly, the dots were flying, and I just clicked a little bit early, and it didn't break. Birdie 16 and 17 will be nice, and 18, depending what I get, might be able to birdie that. It's tough hole to birdie, but I mean, we should be 14 under by now, easy, really. Absolutely, no doubt about it in my head. Usually very confident when I've got a wedge in my hand. You just on your little jumpy on me as well. It's perfect knowledge. Just needed to basically ding that. Easy putt though. It should be. Kind of not too sure what's going to happen next. Really not sure what's going to happen next. Yeah, I missed it. Unbelievable. That's an unbelievable miss. Well, this is about the worst putting display you're going to see from me. I'm going to upload this. Quite frankly, it is an absolute pile of crap. Let's see. I had a nice on video on this one before. It's super duper. If we do it again. Wow, meter. Jesus, I got lucky there. Very, very lucky. Wow. That could have ended up really horrible. I could have lost that. Right, I just caught it. I have no idea. This putt, I mean, I just can't imagine how I'd miss it any day of the week. I really can't. Yeah, that just can't be missing. It can't be missing. And you'll notice there, I took that by quite a bit more late than I did in the putt in the previous hole, and it kept its line. The putt in the previous hole stung off to the left. And people are going to say it's probably because I used a level 30 putter, which I'm going to say that's absolute pile of crap. Nothing to do with the putter at the moment, I'm afraid. It's the putty. Me. Definitely not the putter. I'm now at 52 at St Andrews and at Royal St George's. Surely not the putter. This is actually quite a nice opportunity to get this real close. Just didn't want to click early. Of all places, I might get lucky here. I might. Oh. I didn't play a lot of backspin, but I couldn't have played too much less, otherwise it would have stuck up here, and I definitely didn't want that. So, I mean, yeah, this is just, I mean, I can't miss. Just can't miss. Yeah, absolute prime spot for the putt. Yeah. So, there's another talk-through done. That's a 59. And that really does not show. I mean, I ended up with a 30, but easy birdie miss there. I forget that it just rushed this birdie putt. The eagle putt didn't even remotely start off online. That missed. I think it stopped 3 feet short. Can't remember too much what happened there either. Driving's good. 8.3. Shooting 59 is no good. 1-3 putt there, unfortunately. But, there you go. I'll upload this shortly. I don't know where we're looking. Leaderboard, probably nowhere. Nope, 26. But you can see, basically, I should have had at least 55, 56 at least. Would have been right up there. there you go. Ciao.